This is a reminder that on Saturday, May the 5th, Let's Play at Eorzea Autism will be hosting a Final Fantasy XIV 24-hour speedrun challenge, which will be helping to support Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network. Look forward to seeing you then as we support this wonderful cause. A few months ago, we were in this very building trying to do something we never thought we'd be doing with the Guardian Empire, and that's negotiating peacefully with them. But at the end, we discovered that it was all a ruse. They're just out to get revenge on us. And so now, with a potential prisoner exchange in store, we're not expecting the best for the situation that is about to follow. So with that in mind, greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here at Eorzea Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So, earlier this week, Square Enix finally started to release the details for the next main story patch of this game. And so now that patch 4.3 is going to be coming soon, we can pretty much expect that things are going to be rather worrisome, because knowing that the Guardian Empires pretty much has no intention of holding up their end of the deal, and they're pretty much going to say, haha, Doma, we tricked you. It's going to be something that is, I really worry, is going to be a much different outcome than patch 3.3's main story was, because of course in patch 3.3's main story we were able to get Estenian saved from being Nidhogg, and we were able to pull the eyes off of him and get rid of them. But for patch 4.3, I'm only expecting a lot of pain and misery, because it's going to be pretty rough out there, knowing that the Guardians very well will not hold up their end of the deal, and they could, for all we know, try once again to get Eorzea back under their wing, even though she still has amnesia. But if her amnesia breaks and she's able to remember who she is, then there's the possibility that she either joins them, or she may feel so close to Gosetsu that she has a change of heart and doesn't want to dirty her hands with being a Guardian representative anymore. I mean, there is still lots of possibilities, because I feel like so far in the Stormblood story, most of the focus has been here in Doman territory as opposed to Alamigo, because it was in Doma here for like 7 levels, and only like 3.5 got to Alamigo, and then in the post-game, the first patch went to Alamigo, but these next 2 have been to Doma. And so, I just feel like Alamigo's not exactly getting all that balanced and not getting that much out of the deal, as it were. By the way, this is a really nice shot of sunset here in Doma. But yeah, I feel like there needs to be more of a balance. I'm hoping that there's going to be a point in the story where Alamigo's story and Doma's story come together and come to a head at the same time together. That's what I'm hoping for, that we'll see some sort of proper climax, as we did with Heaven's Ward with their 3.3 patch. And then on top of that, in addition to the story, we'll have to check out the brand new dungeon that will be made available. It is expected to be a main story dungeon. And of course we'll also have the 24-player raid. Now I know a lot of people were disappointed that there was no dungeon in the previous patch, but people easily forget that there was no dungeon either in a few Realm Reborn patches, like patches 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3 didn't have dungeons. They all had 8-player trials against King Mogomog XII, against Leviathan, and against Ramuh. So hopefully people will enjoy the new dungeon that comes out, because yeah, it seems like there is being more of a emphasis on the story right now for Stormblood, and not so much on making dungeons. I guess they're using the 24-man raid as a way of saying, yeah, we're not giving as many typical 4-player dungeons as we used to, but we're giving you the 24-player raid to compensate for that. Because, yeah, that will be coming back as well, and knowing that we were brought to our heels mercilessly in Rabanastre, like, if you saw the footage of me going in there, that was some of the worst stuff ever, even though I had given a sufficient amount of time to prepare for it. It still was a nightmare. But I'm really hoping that they kind of tone down the difficulty even a little bit for whatever comes beyond, because we now have to try and help the people involved with the Evilesian story to save some of their vital stuff as well. So, knowing that we have all this, there's going to be some very serious, and I fear some very sad story coming along in the next patch here when it arrives next month. I can only hope that when it's all said and done, we can gain some level of positivity out of the results, and we'll see what happens, but as it stands right now, I'm pretty nervous, and I think anyone would be, for the main story and the prisoner exchange, quote-unquote, that is to come. So that's going to do it for this edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog. As always, if you have a character on Exodus or are looking to create one on Exodus, and you're interested in joining our free company, we'd be more than happy to have you with us. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Navarro Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.